So, you're ready to enter the workforce. Let me begin by saying congratulations. Keep in mind that we've all been there. Even hiring managers and recruiters have been in your shoes. Although writing your first resume can be challenging, it can actually be quite fun. Think of it this way. What other time do you have to create your own marketing campaign and do a little boasting on yourself? When creating your resume, be positive, be honest, and above all, be yourself. Don't feel as if you have nothing to offer simply because you have little or no work experience. You have what's known as transferable skills. It's your job to find your transferable skills and to put them down on paper. So, what are transferable skills? Simply put, they're skills that you have accumulated throughout your life. Some examples of transferable skills are your education, jobs you've held, classes you've taken, some projects that you've worked on, extracurricular activities, clubs and memberships you've joined. How about hobbies and sports you might have participated in? Even your own character traits can be transferable skills. Each of these types of life experiences bring along their own skill sets and transferable skills that will help you in finding a job. This concept is crucial to understand for every person writing a resume, although understanding this concept is most especially important to you, someone just entering the workforce. So, how do you do this? First, you must know what you want. Make sure you complete the exercises in the movie for discovering your dream job. Next, you must do your homework. You must know what the employer is looking for in order to best meet their needs. Get on the internet and start looking at job openings and job descriptions specific to your goal. And if you're not sure how to do this, see the chapter on gathering and organizing the facts if you haven't already. Create a spreadsheet and begin copying and pasting words, sentences, and paragraphs from the online job descriptions that you like best. Then, in the second column, list your transferable skills. But first, of course, you must know what these transferable skills are. To find your transferable skills, create a second spreadsheet and begin filling in the following types of information. For example, underneath a skill, you might put in education, and you might have done white papers, term papers, or projects. An example of the transferable skill might be research, time management, or even for presentations made during class, your oral presentation skills. Let's say that you had a GPA that's pretty high, maybe 3.0 or above. An example of that, of course, is 3.5 GPA. And what does it show? Your transferable skill would be shows dedication and intelligence. Let's say that you have experience working. So it might be a part-time position. You could have babysat, or you might have had pizza delivery. You might have been a student aide or even done some lawn mowing. Almost any prior experience that you have can be transferred into positions that are out there in the real job market. Character traits. It could be you're honest. You have strong moral values. Your transferable skill would be positive character traits. Any kind of positive character traits can always be transferred to a position. All employers are looking for someone that's honest. Your activities. Maybe you were in tennis or swimming. Perhaps you're on a basketball team or a baseball team, a soccer or football team. It shows that you're a team player. And again, you see in a lot of job descriptions out there that team player is needed. What if you were in a club? Perhaps you're the president of the drama club or the math club. And the transferable skill would be leadership and organizational skills. There's lots of skills that you can have, such as computer applications and office tools that you might have, such as a fax or a copier or even a scanner. That's knowledge of common office tools. Maybe you had some awards and honors. The Dean's List, that you're on the Honor Society. That shows that you're going above and beyond. It shows extraordinary skills in this area and that you're just better than the average bear. Internships, study abroad programs, your oral and written communication skills, or even if you were doing some training on the side or tutoring such as math or English. This shows how you can relate to other people, your communication skills, and also your leadership skills. Once you know what your transferable skills are, match them to the employer's needs in your worksheet. You can use this information throughout your resume. For example, here you'll list your employer's wants and your transferable skills. So the employer here said that they need someone to conduct training courses both on-site and online for the company's applications and systems to include lectures and hands-on sessions. Under transferable skills, you created and conducted training materials and courses for continuing education classes on campus. When you're just entering the workforce, it's best to use either a functional resume format or the chrono-functional format, also known as a combination format. The chronological format focuses on professional experience, so it's best not to use that at this point. What about the order of your resume? After your contact information, you can create a headline that states your career goal in bold text. A headline should include your job target as well as the benefit of hiring you. Following your career goal comes one of the most important parts of your resume, the grabber. It's called the qualification summary. A qualification summary is not an objective. An objective tells the employer what you want. Unfortunately, the employer could really care less what your objective is. You need to tell the employer what you can offer them. So, what is the objective of the employer? First, you need to know what they want and what their objective is. This is the information that you found during your research phase above. Now, you need to convince them that you are the best fit and that you can meet their objective. Spend some time studying your spreadsheet and find the top qualifications, degrees, certifications, and skills from column 2 that you listed that best meet the job requirements for this specific opening. Remember to target your resume for each particular job. Put your top qualifications in bright lights, your marquee, so to speak, at the top of your resume by placing them in your qualification summary. This is your chance to shine and to get them to read on. If you just graduated from college and your degree is important to your chosen career, be sure to showcase your education at the top of your resume. Rule of thumb: the most important information should be placed in the top 1/3 portion of your resume to better highlight these points. Remember, you only have approximately 10 seconds to grab their attention, so use this space wisely. Just because you're new to the workforce doesn't mean that you don't have experience you've gained in your life that you can use in your professional life and your career. Find out what your transferable skills are so that you can match it to what the employer is seeking. Remember, we've all been there, and the more you can show the employer what you can do for them by using transferable skills, the more likely you will be invited to an interview.